better known as the Balance Doctor. And all of our guests that come on, they're either people that have overcome some tremendous odds in their own lives as they balance this thing called life, or they're experts and they're here to share tips and strategies that will help you better balance and manage your life. Grab your virtual seats and let's get ready for some real, relevant, and relatable content on today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. I am super excited to be with you today with we can hear you. What you saying? Too. Okay. Anyway, I was going to say, listen, everybody, listen. We have two students that are graduating from How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. So you guys, you're going to be in for such a treat today because more content, more people that are blessed, in my opinion, to salt this earth, to make a difference, to use their gifts and their talents are here today to talk to you about what they're going to be bringing to this world. So first of all, I just want to welcome Algerina Pringle. How are you, Algerina?
Hi.
Hey. And Dr. LaWanda Williams. How are you, Dr. LaWanda?
I am good. Thank you. So glad to be here.
Well, I'm so glad that both of you all are here today. And for all of you that are in the virtual studio audience, go ahead and grab your seats. Let us know where you're visiting in from. And definitely put lots and lots and lots and lots of congratulatory comments. You know, you can blow the comment section completely up over there. And send shout outs and congratulations and love, hugs, kiss emojis, all kinds of prayers, you name it. Because today these young ladies they've worked really hard. And over the course of a 6-week period, they've gone on a journey to identify how to create their show from scratch. And so as we get started here, I want to formally introduce you to these two young ladies. And give you an opportunity to hear more from them personally about their backstories. Algerina Pringle is a wife, a mother, life coach, and leadership developer. She is uniquely connected to people that she comes in contact with. I can attest to that because when I came in contact with her, I was standing in a Food Line parking lot, and I just immediately was like, oh, I just love her. Okay. Her connection inspires her and gives her admiration to help them see their highest potential. As founder and CEO of two companies, Transitioning into Wholeness, a nonprofit organization that offers a talk show as well that allows her guests to tell their stories and testimonies. And, you know, I'm not going to read all of the details because other than that, you're going to hear the whole story, right? She is very self-motivated and eager to learn more. She's excited about her journey and she's currently on, and still while stepping completely out of her comfort zone. And this is definitely pushing her out of her comfort zone, but she gives all honor and praise to God. All right. So glad to have you here, Algerina.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and give you an opportunity to let people hear just a little bit about your backstory, if we can. So who is Algerina Pringle? What brought you to where you are today? We're going to talk more about the show later in the broadcast, but I want to just hear some of your backstory for a second.
Well, I'm like you said, mother, wife. I've been in retail for now 20 years, working for a company. 5 years ago, I started my own business. Vibrant Scents is a candle making company where I make candles, sell candles. You come in, create your own candles, and it's just been a blessing journey to, you know, see myself grow. But I was given another task alongside doing my candle making business to create a platform to help people overcome, because I've been through some battles myself. And while going through those battles, we know we go through those battles to help somebody else coming along the way. So I've been given the task to create this new platform. And I just started from the bottom, worked my way up to build this platform.
Excellent. Okay, so you wear a lot of different hats. So you're creative because you're dealing with candle making and stuff. Now, is that a skill that you can just learn? Because I don't know that I would know how to do that.
Yeah, because I didn't one time I wasn't thinking about it. Then one day sitting on the couch watching TV, And then the light bulb went off. So, I started Googling, doing my research and all that stuff. And here it is 5 years later. I'm still in business.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not something that you just had down in your inner man to do. It's something that
No.
you developed a passion for.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So that lets us know that no matter where you start in life, you can always develop a new skill set and become very good at it to the point where it becomes a business for you all.
Also.
Very, very interesting. And transitioning into wholeness, you said that is helping other individuals.
Yes, helping others overcome whatever they're broken from. It's helping them become whole in different areas, different aspects of life. We also offer a youth leadership development program for ages 5 to adulthood. And I have a mind shifting program, like a mentoring program for anybody that wants one-on-one mentorship.
Now, one of your favorite things, and you know Dr. LaWanda, because we heard her say this a lot in every class. She often says something about broken crayons, right?
Yes, the broken crayons do color, but we were created to be whole.
That was like, that right there was your signature statement. Broken crayons do color, but we are created to be whole.
Yes.
And every class, I think she said that, and it really resonated with me. So thank you so much for just that philosophy that you have, Algerina. And I know so many people are going to be blessed by what you're going to be bringing to the universe here. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So listen, everybody, we also have with us Dr. LaWanda Williams, and she is married to Pastor Kevin D. Williams. They are currently working in ministry together at United Fellowship Ministries in Christ, Newark, New Jersey. And Dr. LaWanda Williams has been in ministry for over 25 years. So this woman, I'm going to tell you right now, even though I'm stepping off of the bio for a minute, she would come into the class and just light it on fire, be preaching and praying and ministering. So this woman of God has definitely been in ministry for 25 years, over 25 years. She has served in various capacities of ministry and has been called to minister to the broken. That's where her ministry lies. She brings hope and healing and restoration to those that are broken. And she travels and preaches and teaches the word of God. And again, I'm going to let her share some of her backstory because it's so robust. But I can let you know that she has a large heart for children, especially those in foster care. And overall, more than anything, Dr. LaWanda Williams loves God. She comes from a place of brokenness, and she can talk more about that. But God has healed her and restored her. So listen, I want her to talk about some of the things that she has done, because there are a lot of different organizations, speaking engagements, nonprofit organizations that she is linked to. And I want to turn it over to you, Dr. LaWanda Williams.
Thank you so much. When I began to look back over my life and I began to see why the Lord took me the direction he did, do I understand it each day more and more? Do I understand the process? And I had to realize that there was a process, that no matter what we try to do, we cannot bypass the process, because there's always something in the process that we need. There's always something. And sometimes we try to skip it. We say, okay, no, I don't want to go through that. But see, that going through is not for me, but it is to help someone else. So dealing with the broken pieces in my own life, from my childhood experiences to my adulthood, and having to depend on God so hardly for everything because of being in a place of so broken where you can't even begin to pray. You can't even begin to find the words, because my life was broken. And because it was broken in so many areas, it wasn't just one. It took me a moment to realize that it would become my ministry. And I didn't realize, every time I looked, there was another situation, another circumstance, but didn't know that God was just preparing me for those that I would have to minister to. So I did my first broken conference in 2007. And my mom was still living at that time, and such huge support of my ministry, of what I did. And so I began to realize that when God had me say, no, you're going to minister to the broken. He said, because the broken are healed. And as long as I come and I can restore them, as long as I come in, nothing is so broken that God cannot fix it. Nothing has gone too far that God cannot begin to put those pieces back together in your life. So I had to see God do it in my own life. I had to see God restore my family. I had to see him restore my friends. I had to see restoration in my own life to know that it was available for me just as well. And once I began to go through the process, I realized that, you know what? I can't do anything without him, but I can do everything with him. So every time I look, it was like God was connecting me to another situation in another circumstance, and not realizing that each part was building me for ministry. Didn't know the roads that I would have to take to get here. It'll be 30 years next year in ministry, and didn't know I was going to have so many ups and downs. And but to know that God is a deliverer. He is a deliverer. So in the midst of that, the Broken Are Healed ministries was also established. And that was a ministry to restore and to bring families back together. I am about building families, building the pieces back together. If we can get the father to come back home, there's still hope for the family. If we can get the mother to believe that the father still has the ability to rise up, the family can come back together. So in the midst of this, I had to realize that there was more for me. So dealing with this and being able to minister to those one-on-one and to be able to travel and to do conferences and workshops. And it's all about healing. When God began to tell me that I would heal, that I would lay hands on the sick and they would recover. You couldn't go through that if I didn't go through sickness. I couldn't lay hands on the sick and know that they would recover if God had not recovered me. So in the midst of that, that became another portion of my ministry. So through all of this, it has brought me to this place, so many different roads, and we all have different roads that we'll go down to. But there's always that place that God brings us to where we will receive restoration. So in the midst of it, God has blessed me to be in ministry with my husband, Pastor Kevin D. Williams. And I thank God, awesome man of God. And I thank God for the support that he gives me, supports me 100% with the vision that God has given me. I thank God. And I tell you, Kim, I thank God when you have the support of your husband, honey, that's 85% of the battle. Let me tell you something, because he'll push you to your next destination. When I didn't think I could do it, he said, yes, you can do it. So I am blessed behind that. In the midst of it, I also have Just Because You Matter Creations, which is the business that I do. And what it is, it allows us to have personal gifts. So we do personal items. I do gift baskets. We do so many different things with Just Because You Matter Creations, which came out of my mom. My mom was very creative. So I've learned so much from her and watching her put things together. So in the midst of this, it allowed me to establish Just Because You Matter Creations, which helps us to build gifts, personal things, cups. We do so many different things, but so that it brings some kind of life to people, to bring happiness to people. So that's where I am today, to know that no matter where we are, that all things are possible. So through those things and through those journeys that brought me to you, Kim, so so I thank God, because you know what? Maybe that road might not have brought me to this direction, but I am so glad and I am blessed that it did.
I am so grateful as well. So thankful to God that he allowed our paths to connect, because I'm a big believer that God does not just allow your paths to only cross, but he really allows you to connect and stay connected for a purpose, for a reason. And sometimes we don't even know the reason when we initially meet each other, but then it's like it becomes something and you don't know that that was even what it was going to ultimately be. And so I'm really, really grateful for your journey, both of you all. And for those that are just tuning in right now, I want you all to know that on this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show, it's a very special episode because we are celebrating 2 graduates that are, well, they're graduating today. So you all are literally getting ready to witness them graduating from how to start your own show from scratch. Now, I actually believe that when it comes to having a show, it is necessary for, if you're a person that God has put something like a nagging feeling down on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that it's like you can't sleep. You cannot sleep because it's like this bothers you, this vexes you. You're passionate about this. You're happy about it. Nobody else seems to get it. It's like, what in the world? Is it just me? Am I on an island by myself? Guess what? That probably means that you are the person that God is putting that thing down on the inside of your spirit for it to become something, for it to help and bless somebody on this journey called life. And he doesn't just deposit gifts and talents in you for you to just sit and let them lie dormant. So I am very passionate about telling people, use every single gift, every single talent that God has given you. Every gift that he's given you. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me be clear for a minute. I know how to do weave. I know how to do nails because I grew up in the project. So I have a lot of different gifts and things that I can do, but I don't want to be known for all of them. But I can whip you. I can put the weave in. I can do the nails. I can do a lot of stuff because when you grew up in the project, you had to know how to do these things because you may not have been able to afford all of them at the same level that your friends were able to, right?
Right.
So I just think that using your gifts and talents that God trusts you with are important to be able to salt this earth. Anybody else agree with me, y'all?
I agree.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely,
I agree with it. Yes.
Why do you think it's important, either of you?
It's important because, first of all, there's someone else that needs that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just for you. It was given to you so that you can share it with someone else.
Right,
it wasn't given to you that we keep it in this box and we keep it to ourselves. Then there would be no purpose for it. Mm-hmm. There has to be purpose for whatever the gifts are that he would not give us those gifts if they were not meant to be used. So we have to understand and exercise our gifts and our talents and realize what is the purpose. What is it that I need to use this for? Because once you get that, you get a clear vision and you can move forward.
Yeah. And if he give it to you, you must be got what it takes to make it happen.
That's right. That's right.
And even being able to form a deeper relationship with some of your clients, many of you that tune in, your business owners, your entrepreneurs, your motivational speakers, your authors. And I want you to know that you should have a show. So definitely consider going through the training and getting the opportunity to have your own show and your own platform, because then you don't have to be, what do people say? Managed, and maybe that's what people say, managed and censored. That's the word I'm looking for. You don't have to necessarily be so censored. When people come on the Kim Jacobs Show, guess what? They can talk about their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, anytime. We can also talk about business. We can also talk about things that we don't always agree on. And so it's a lot of different angles that people come and bring to being a guest on my show. And when we have these platforms, it gives you the opportunity to be more in control of how you want to put this information out to people, because you know how God has given you to be able to impact them. So I encourage you. We have our next group training coming up. I was trying not to timestamp this show, so I'm not going to date stamp it because I'm going to be replaying it in the future. But I will tell you that it's coming up within the next few weeks here. That's what I'll say. I'll leave it at that. So you know what day you're watching the show. And I encourage you to grab one of the last 2 seats that we have available for our next group training. And that's going to be a 6-week training course, which is what they've gone through as well. It's a 6-week course, and it's 1 day a week that we meet. We meet virtually, so you get the opportunity to meet right in the comfort of your home or office or wherever you are. And it's very customized to you and your needs, what you need for your show to become a reality. And so I want to give you all, if you will, just a moment to talk from the perspective of what the benefit was from you being a part of the training, and would you recommend it to other people? So who wants to go first? Don't all.
I'll go first.
You go first?
Yeah, I can't go behind. I can't go behind Dr. LaWanda. She.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's funny. Okay.
Look, so she'll pick up my slack.
Oh, no. We almost one to another.
But yeah, this was an amazing journey. Get to know you all. It even got on a personal level outside of learning what we came to learn. which is a good thing. That means we was connected more than just in the business aspect of it. We was getting to know each other. We was bonding and becoming true friends. The business side of it, we learned everything from logging on to a website, and now created a whole platform. And Kim took us step by step. Even if it's on a day that we didn't have a class, we could have picked up the phone, give her a call, and she'll walk her through. I remember when I did my first show, and I was like, oh my goodness, how I get this? And it was on a Sunday afternoon. So I texted her, she picked up the phone and called me, and she got me straight. And I so appreciate that. And that's just what I needed to create this platform. And I know, even though we're at the finale of this, I know I can pick up the phone anytime and give her a call to walk me through.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I couldn't have paid you to say anything better than that. So that's good. Okay. Great.
That's good.
I'm using that as a testimony. How did it benefit you, Dr. LaWanda?
You know, it's so ironic because I think about how, for me, I have my show that comes on Monday nights, Uplifting Monday. And so I've been doing that for 4 years. And it was so funny because no matter what you've been done, you can always learn something new. So then when I began to take this course, I realized there were even more things that I even learned. And so it allowed me to establish a whole new show. And it was so good because, you know, Kim, extremely patient, definitely patient. And you need that. You need somebody who's really not going to really get upset because it's maybe taking you a little bit longer. But what happens is that they're working with you. And I love it because she always had the attitude of wanting to see the best in us, wanting us to take everything we have and go forward. So when you find that, it encourages you to want to stay in there and to keep going through. So you learn so much in here without telling everything, but it will benefit you. If this is your vision and you've always dreamed of wanting to do this, I will definitely tell you she's going to take you step by step, minute by minute. And the availability, I thank God for that so much. Yes, I do. Because it really helps you to be comfortable in you. It helps you realize that you can do it. So I imagine, and I thank God that for her being in a place that she is in, that she knows what it took to get to where she is. So she knows what it would take for us to move forward. So I really appreciate that. So I would definitely tell you, if it's something that maybe you've just been debating on whether you should, I would definitely say, definitely look into it. And at least, if nothing else, have the conversation and definitely see what's available for you.
Okay, so wow. Okay. You're like, okay. Listen, that is such great kind words from you all, and none of that was rehearsed or anything. So it's coming from your heart, and I really appreciate knowing how the training has impacted both of you. So thank you so much. And let me take a moment too to just say that when you are a teacher or coach and you're helping develop other individuals, to have students that are coachable is extremely important. And every time we would come into our sessions, each of you would be open-minded. And even if we didn't agree on something, because y'all would give me the business sometimes back and be like, wait a minute, I'm trying to keep it where it's a demographic. You know, I mean, I'm trying to keep it where it's a little bit broad. I'm like, just go with me. And they would go with me on just something that really may have pushed them out of their comfort zone. But at the end of the day, they saw where it was going, but it didn't take them seeing where it was going for them to fall in alignment. And I want to compliment you all, and definitely want to acknowledge and compliment another one of the students that's not here today, who's a part of their graduating class, and her name is Candace Grant. Yes. And Candace had some emergency situations that we want her to be kept in prayer. Yeah. But she faithfully in attendance on each day, each time that we had the sessions, front and center, and right on time and doing what she needed to do. And she's going to have a separate graduation. And guess what? Her is right here. What's going to happen?
We'll be here.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
As well. So when she graduates, we're going to go live again and do a graduation specifically for Candace, and her two classmates will also join her just as support. So thank you for great teamwork, ladies. All right. So first of all, y'all, I'm honored and I'm grateful that you all are in this program and you've taken the steps to create your show. I do have to do a little joke over here. Mackenzie, I don't know if you can see the comment over there from Kevin Williams when he said something about her preaching. Can you find that comment? Because I can't find it quick enough. It's a lot of comments over there. When you find it, pop it up. I know I'm putting you on the spot, Mackenzie, backstage. But, oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, congratulations to Candace Grant. Yes, congratulations. This is Kevin Algerina is doing an amazing job. Red said. Angela Nicole.
Hey, Andrew.
Awesome.
Hey, Monica.
Monica said, that's awesome. That's it. I see QR codes, all kind of stuff. He like, hey, baby, wait a minute, I got a QR code for you. Angela said, yes. And I see lots of comments, so you can flood them all in for a minute.
Hey.
Red, yes, I'm so passionate about helping women heal after a divorce or a broken heart. Now, let me let you all know, Arnetta Caldwell, she is one of our Freestyle Friday experts, and she actually talks from the perspective of healing and reinventing yourself. So you all make sure you connect with Arnetta Caldwell. She has an academy as well for women that are reinventing themselves. Other comments? Keep them coming in for a minute. Let's see. I was looking for a specific one, but I know we got. Congratulations to you both, Kevin said. Praise God.
Yes. Amen.
Arnetta, God allows us to go through things to help others. Amen, she said. Yes. Kim Barnes said, God bless you. Arnetta Caldwell says, I love that. So true. All right. Good morning, ladies. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's Amen from Alatunde. Alatunde, that's a nice name. Kevin says, pray. Oh, this is the comment. Stop for a second. Right there, Mackenzie. The very first comment, time I put you up on the screen, was this from your husband. He didn't even let you finish. This man was like, I'm going to make sure I get some brownie points. I was the first one to comment on my wife's success. He wants you to know that he's out here supporting you and loving you. So you got your brownie points, Kevin. All right.
Amazing husband. He's amazing.
That is so awesome. I'm so proud of you all. So take a moment now, if you all will. You can put the comments down, Mackenzie. Thank you. So take a moment, if you will, to give people an inside view. Broken crayons do color, but we were created to be whole, is what Kevin said. That was a quote from you, Algerina. Yes. Okay, so I want to take a moment, Algerina, and let people hear from you about your show, what they can expect when they tune in, when can they start tuning in, and things of that nature.
Okay, so my show is Transitioning into Wholeness. You can catch me on Facebook. I'll be streaming live on Facebook. I have a website, transitioningintoWholeness.com. My talk show, we talk about all aspects of life. We're real transparent. We started March the 10th was my first episode. I'm on every other Sunday at 7 p.m. My next episode is April 21st. And the topic for that show will be letting go of the resistance to change.
Woo!
So, yeah. So I'm super excited about that. So stay tuned, catch us there. Like I said earlier, I have 2 programs inside this organization, Youth Leadership Development Program and a Mind Shifting Program. You can catch us information about that on my website, transitionintoWholeness.com. And we're just here to help people overcome whatever it is that you're going through in life, whether it's financial, whether it's healing that you need, and just letting go of and walking into the newness that the Lord has ordained set for you to do. So yeah, we just here to guide, help, and just being yourself. There's no special way of doing it. Just being who you are and growing.
Well, I am excited about your show, and I know that everyone else that will tune in will really benefit greatly from learning from you. And you were pushed out of your comfort zone to do this, because you said you talk about that often. So tell everybody what it was like you being pushed out of your comfort zone to become a talk show host.
So yeah, I'm not a talker. I was not a talker. I'm quiet, shy. Anybody that know me from the past know. And if they see me now, they be like, wow. But this is only God, because I'm still out of my comfort zone. I haven't got in that comfort place yet, but I'm still moving. I know that something had to be done. And just like you were saying earlier about that nudging, I kept getting that nudging and that pushing. I tried to ignore it. I ignored it for like almost a year. I ignored it. But when it gets to a point where you can't ignore it no more, you be like, okay, it's like you fighting and you resisting. And at some point you get tired of fighting. I had got to that point where I was tired of fighting, and I had to say, okay, God. So I had to actually surrender. On top of all the other stuff that I had to overcome personally in my life, I just had to surrender and just let God do what he want to do. Let him use me. And each time I get on my show, I have to give myself a pep talk and be like, okay, I'm going to just give the people what I got. And that's all I can do. And keep on moving.
And that is exactly what you do. I witness you being able to just be your authentic self, and it's fun, it's engaging, it's raw, it's real. Sometimes I see you saying, "Girl, let me cut. I'm about to cut. Let me cover my mouth. I'm about to cut loose on here." So I'm like, "Oh, what you can do over there, But it's engaging and a way for people to really be able to connect with you on a different level, without having any mask or judgment or guards up. So I'm really excited about your show, Transitioning into Wholeness. You all make sure that you all stay connected with Algerina, right, on Transitioning into Wholeness, her Facebook page, and you'll be able to learn more about her program and tune in when the show is running. So congratulations to you, Algerina.
Thank you.
All right. I want to also get a chance to hear about your show, Dr. LaWanda Williams.
Thank you. I wanted to say to Algerina, let me tell you something. I was on her show. I enjoyed it. I was so blessed. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I really enjoyed it. You did a phenomenal job. And just keep pushing and keep moving forward. You know, no matter what it is. And no matter, you might have some roadblocks that come in, but what you do is you push them and you keep going.
Thank you.
Know that, you know, the best days are ahead of you. So I want to tell you about my show, Abundantly Restored. Yes. Abundantly Restored is going to air on Thursdays at 6:00 p.m. My first show is airing Thursday, April 25th. And I am so excited, and I'm getting ready to tell you why. Because my older sister, Lisa, from All Things by Lisa, is going to be my first guest on my show. I am having my own. I wanted my sister first. I said, that's my blood sister. That's my older sister. I said, I wanted her to be first on my show. And I thank God, because she brings a lot to the table. Phenomenal. Her testimony, phenomenal. You do not want to miss it. I don't care what you are doing. Tune in that Thursday, April 25th at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here. You will find us on Facebook. You'll find it on my page. You'll also find it on Abundantly Restored. You'll also find it on YouTube, Instagram. You will find it is going to stream through all of those platforms. So please make sure you want to log in, because it's about restoration. It's about empowering conversations that restore hope. It's going to ignite faith, and it's going to bring transformation. See, if there's hope, there's still room for change. Yes. See, if we give up on the hope, how are we going to get to restoration? But as long as there is still hope, we can get to restoration. So we are inspiring, believing, and transforming lives. This is the purpose of Abundantly Restored. It is my inspirational talk show that is going to is going to uplift individuals. We're going to have meaningful conversations and stories of restoration. I thank God for one of my other good friends. We've been friends for many years. And I began to tell her that I needed to change the name of the show because originally that's not what it was. But I began to tell her what God had begun to give me. And when her and I were working through some names, and I told her, I know it exactly. And she said, you know what? I got it. Abundantly. We got the restoration, but we want greater. Yeah. We want the more. Why? He said we can have it. He said, why can't we have more? So let's go with abundantly. I said, all right. So she had abundantly, I have restored, and we put it together, Abundantly Restored. So yes, we are going to have some serious conversations. I am looking forward to the guests that will be coming. I am looking forward to speaking to you, even myself. And we believe that there is change that is going to come. So if we believe it, we know it's possible. So as we sit here, I'm really asking you to really tune in and support us. You know, I'm walking out on faith, and I'm trusting God with the vision that he has given me to bring families and to see restoration. There are so many that have been through so many distractions. They've had so many tragedies and different things in their lives, certain circumstances that caused them to be in places that they never thought they would ever be in. But at the same point, even though they fell down, God allowed them to get back up. And because he did, restoration is their portion. So as long as we hold on to that, restoration is ahead of you. As long as you know that you won't give up, and you'll know that all things are possible. So yes, invite your family, your friends, your cousins, invite them all and tell them to join me April 25th, which will be my opening show of Abundantly Restored at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us, yes, at thebrokenorhealed.com. You can also find us at abundantlyrestored.com is the website for Abundantly Restored. And if you would like to be a guest on our show, please email me at abundantlyrestored1@gmail.com. So yes, definitely, we are looking forward to it. So let's just continue to stay encouraged and know that there are better days ahead of you. And remember,
there are better days ahead.
Abundantly Restored.
Dr. LaWanda Williams ushering you into those better days. Then I can tell you one thing: all excuses will be off the table. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to tune into something that's going to be inspirational for you with Dr. LaWanda Williams. And I know that when you experience and encounter what God has put inside of her, you're not going to ever be the same again, ever. Yes. All right, let me put this flyer up. This is the flyer for Abundantly Restored.
Hey.
LaWanda Williams, Thursdays at 6 p.m. And she is streaming live on Instagram. She's going to be streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. So make sure between those platforms that you do not miss Dr. LaWanda Williams with Abundantly Restored show on Thursdays at 6:00 p.m. And then, backstage, we were trying to figure out about your video, Algerina. Found it on Facebook, right? And I'm going to see if I can share it. Let me see if I can share. Give me a second.
I love your video.
Okay, Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. I think I'm going to be able to share. Okay. Let me pull it in here. I love when I'm technologically savvy. Hold on. All right, so we're getting ready to see the intro from your video, and the guest, I found the one that Dr. LaWanda was on, so I'm just going to play a little bit of it. But this is the intro, everybody, to Algerina Pringle's new episodes that air on Sundays at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, transitioning into wholeness. Here you go. All right. And there you go with you and your lovely guest, Dr. LaWanda.
Yeah.
Williams. Okay, I'm not gonna play it off. We have a whole program, but I want y'all to go over there and check out that episode. Is right on Transitioning into Wholeness Facebook page. And let's put your day and times up. So I didn't put that up earlier. There we go. I want to make sure y'all know how you can tune into Transitioning into Wholeness. And that's going to be Sundays at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can tune in right on her Facebook page. Or what other way can they tune into you?
Right now it's just Facebook. I'm setting up YouTube. I have the programs pre-recorded already uploaded on YouTube.
Oh, look at you. Go ahead. You ain't that shy. You done stepped out. You done stepped out. And
I'm getting there, child. I'm getting there. Woo.
You know what I'm really talking to about being shy and having. Oh, I'm talking. I'm like, what is that talking? I heard your voice. You know what it is? Is I have that screen on over there. Even if you are an introvert or an ambivert or something like that, don't feel like because you take the training that you have to become someone different than who you are. You can be your authentic self and work within those confines of who you are, not be pushed to be somebody different. And I don't think that you're pushed to be someone different, are you?
No, absolutely not. Because I ain't gonna let you push me to be somebody different.
Oh, well, see?
Right. You get what you get. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. Well, this is good. Let's take a moment if we can. At this point, everyone, I really want you all to flood the comment sections about your congratulatory comments and thoughts regarding these individuals and their success. When we come back from our commercial break, we're going to get a chance to celebrate them just a little bit more. All right. We'll be right back, everyone, right after this. We'll be back. Oh, I am excited about what y'all are doing here. This is great. Great. Okay.
Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Managing Director of the Charlotte, North Carolina chapter of eWomen Network. I am so excited that you stopped to watch this video. I've got good news for you. You've just discovered an international network of women entrepreneurs who are committed to helping you achieve, succeed, and prosper. We're on a mission here to help 1 million women entrepreneurs each achieve $1 million in annual revenue. Here at eWomen Network, we have a complete success system that supports you every step of the way in building and growing your business. You being here right now is no accident. We're supposed to know about you. We want to meet you to find out how we can help you as well as learn about what you have to offer. With over 500,000 women connected through 118 chapters across the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom, you are never alone. If this is resonating with you, please go to eWomenNetwork.com/Charlotte. Notice too my contact information. I invite you to reach out to me and to check out our upcoming in-person and online events. I'm really looking forward to introducing you to our special community.
All right. So as you see, I wear a lot of different hats. So I cut all my hair off, by the way. But in that clip, I am the managing director with eWomen Network, which is a business entrepreneur group of business owners and business executives. So no matter where you are around the country, if you're interested in being a part of eWomen Network, just make sure you connect with me and I'll connect you to the appropriate contact. Okay. All right. So we are back here today. Again, we are celebrating 2 students that are graduating from How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch, and they literally starting a show from scratch. So I'm not just saying that and then it's like, oh no, these people they had shows for years, and no, these are people that are starting a show from scratch and getting the opportunity to either, if they already have been going live, sharpen the skills and be able to take it to a different level. or started completely from ground zero and we create and craft the show and make things work. So if you're interested in being a part of the upcoming training that we're having in the next couple of weeks, we still have 2 seats left. You can reach out to me, and you too can be a part of how to start your show from scratch. Okay. All right, everybody. So now, if you would, Mackenzie, backstage, pop up some of these congratulatory comments that's flooding over there. And I just think it speaks volumes too to have people in the audience that's supporting you, loving on you. Kudos to LaWanda Williams. Dana said, Kevin Williams, you know, he's like, every time somebody else say something, I'm the one that's gonna get deep around.
Dr. Jacobs, Nancy, love you.
Keep going.
See, I told you, Kevin said. You can't make this stuff up. Kevin is like, I am going to keep up. Arnetta said, congratulations. And look at you, Dr. Stop for a second, to Mackenzie. Don't go any further yet. Dr. LaWanda, I just want him to know that you was showing your back teeth every time you see one of his comments. Everybody else, you like, oh, hey, baby. With him, you like,
Yes.
Oh, he's going back there. All right. Keep the comments going. Kern Cherry. Stop for a second. If you all do not know Kern Cherry.
Oh, she's amazing. Hi, Kern. She's amazing.
Incredible. I'm telling you, she is the butts in the seats queen. So if you all have conferences, events, or if you have never been to one of her conferences or events, you definitely want to connect and learn, even getting the opportunity to speak on her platform. She exposes you to some power hitters. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Have you, Dr. Kern? Okay, go ahead. Keep on going, Mackenzie. Next comments. Let's see. Do you have more comments? To God be the glory. I'm excited. Yeah. Okay. Any other comments? Oh, fire. This is fire. Okay. Lots of fire. Tiffany said fire.
Yes.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies. Dana said.
Hey,
You can keep them coming a little bit quicker now. Let's see. Beautiful, Dana said. Blessings, Dr. LaWanda. Blessings to everyone.
Thank
Randall said,
you.
congratulations. Kevin said, that's right. Invite your family, your friends, and your neighbors to see my baby. Arnetta, what a beautiful friend. I love it. Abundantly restored, Kevin said. Abundantly restored. Oh, wait a minute. I done left the page trying to find a picture of Kevin. Okay. Dr. LaWanda. Dr. LaWanda, email me a picture of Kevin right quick, please. I know I'm talking to y'all and behind the scenes stuff, but I can't leave the screen. Angela said, love it. Let's see. Nancy, beautiful ladies. I can't see. Oh, you're doing a great work. Tiffany said, TIW is necessary. TIW is necessary.
Yes.
Into wholeness is what she was saying. Kim says, congratulations. Wonderful. Keep up the great work. Tiffany says, oh, that's huge. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you both. All right. And there go Kevin. He like, I don't have nothing to say, but all I'm just saying is put my name up there. It's no comment under there or anything. I'm just here for my baby. Okay. I'm late, but awesome. Kevin, again, I told you once one comment comes, y'all notice the pattern? He like, okay, who comment on this platform? Who gonna have the most comments is a man named Kevin Williams.
Okay.
Who lives where she preaches. That's the point. He
I'm
says she preaches. All right, everybody. So we're getting ready to prepare to close out soon. And so we'll take a moment to give these 2 graduates their certificates of completion. Did y'all know y'all were getting a certificate of completion?
No, child.
Yes, you are. Okay, let's remove the comments for a second. And just so you all know, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to Mackenzie, who's working backstage with me, and she's such a blessing in helping. LaWanda lives where she preaches. Okay, so you can remove the comments. Let's go. And I couldn't play the original graduation song because what happens is it has some copyright stuff in it. So I had to find a different copyright-free version. Here we go. It's epic. It's called Epic Graduation. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I love it.
This is your graduation music. All right. So everyone, again, join me in congratulating. Can y'all hear me too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Congratulating
Ooh.
Dr. LaWanda Williams.
Okay.
Get up completion from the Kim Jacobs online course, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Dr. LaWanda Williams today, April 9th, 2024. And thank you so much for your participation, Dr. LaWanda. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Certificate of Completion from the Kim Jacobs online, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. This certificate is presented to Algerina Pringle. Congratulations to you. And again, we do have our graduate as well that's going to be coming on and having her own personal graduation. But I would like to just say I would be remiss not to do something to share her in this moment as well. So even though she's not here right now, the certificate of completion is presented to Miss Young Lady Candace C. Grant for taking this online course on how to start your own show from scratch. And it is presented technically, and I won't change the date, on April 9th, 2024. We're praying for you, Candace, and we're thanking God that He has kept you. That's that right there, what you're dealing with and going through, is not something to be taken lightly. But God has you in the palm of His hands, and we love you. We celebrate you today, even in your absence. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I sent it to you, Kim. I did send it to you.
Oh, did you? You sent it to my Gmail account to the show?
Yeah, I sent it to
you.
I sent it to Yahoo. I might have sent it.
I'm glad you sent that. So, one of you, Mackenzie, pop some more comments up, and one of you new hosts, take turns and say what some of the comments are. Okay, while I'm getting this picture. Go ahead, host.
Okay, Gail. Okay, Gail.
Okay, come on out, Jay.
Yay, Tiffany!
Yay!
Come on, Mackenzie. Oh, Kevin, the awards are beautiful.
Yes. I love it.
Any more comments, Mackenzie, backstage?
I love it.
All right, so it's been a whole bunch of comments, that's for sure.
Thank you, Julia.
Congratulations.
Oh, somebody said, can you repost her sign? Is that what they said?
Yes, they said, can you repost LaWanda Williams again?
They funny. They like
Angela, congratulations, ladies.
Oh, thank you, Angela. Thank you.
Well, I want to take a moment and put this photo up. This is the man that's over there in the studio audience. That is his boo a whole bunch of love.
Kevin.
Yes.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, babe. How you doing, babe?
That's my honey, yes.
Hey, babe.
Y'all are so silly. Look. This is funny. I know we've been really, really silly, y'all, on this show. So I'm going to tell you right now. You can take the comments down for a second, Mackenzie. All of a sudden, now, seriously now, Dr. LaWanda got serious when Algerina was like, hey, babe. She was like, wait. Talking about these friends' life. She know when to cut the show. The show has ended. I ain't gonna play with you around here now. All she was doing was just being like, "Hey, man," because everybody just. But Dr. LaWanda, okay, you got to at least make a comment about how important it is to set boundaries. Go ahead and say it. You got me in tears.
Oh, you have me in tears. Oh my God, it's all good. It's all good.
She love it. She love it. She love it.
She
love it.
I just thought that was the funniest thing. She's like,
yes, that was fun. No, love you.
He did all of a sudden, if me or Algerina or somebody be like, hey, babe, she's like,
You know how to give you that look like, got it.
It's all over. And I mean it. Okay, okay, y'all. You gotta have some fun too, right? You have to be able to.
You have to have fun. I so agree. You have to have fun.
Okay.
Yes.
So her certificate. This person's like, I'm serious now. Dana said, look, stop.
Oh yeah. Oh, Dana, she's serious. Dana's like, where's the certificate? Post it back again. I need to see it.
There you go.
Oh.
Please take a screenshot of this, Dana, and anyone else that would like. Certificate of completion, the Kim Jacobs online course, How to Start from Scratch. And this certificate is presented to Dr. LaWanda Williams, April 9th, 2024. Now, of course, I have to also put Jarina's back up in case anybody wanted to take a picture as well.
Yes,
so
yes.
Completion, the Kim Jacobs online course, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. The certificate is presented to Algerina Pringle on April 9th, 2024. Okay, today, just in honor of something that is very near and dear to me, I was really like torn about whether to have the graduation on today because of the day and the sentiments associated with me and my family. But I am so grateful that I did. You all lifted my spirits tremendously.
I'm so glad.
And so I'm so thankful. And I was like, how am I going to do this? I don't really want to do this today, but I'm so glad I did. So you never know what God really puts before you to lift your spirits. But today marks 9 years since my son, Gabriel, transitioned from this earth. And anybody that watches my show, you see Gabriel, he played football, loved football. He was a giant in the land at 12 years old. He actually was 5'10", wore a grown man size 13 shoe, and loved the sport of football. Number 95, when people see it in our house, they think it's an NFL jersey. It's actually his jersey. It's not an NFL jersey. It's this giant 12-year-old's jersey. And I'm just so grateful to God to have Gabriel have been assigned to me as his mom. And I know his dad is also grateful that he was assigned to him as his father as well, because we don't take that for granted. I'm going to put this picture just for a moment too, because this is a picture, one of the last pictures where Gabe was alive with all of us in there together.
Wow. So nice.
There's Gabe standing beside me.
Wow.
And so today is 9 years since he's transitioned from this. And I just thank God for him. I thank God that he gave me Gabe. And over 100 young people accepted Jesus Christ at his homegoing celebration of life.
Oh, wow.
So I know his life is not in vain.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
Not in vain whatsoever. He was the anti-bullying mediator at his school, and they called him Guardian Gabe. And so if you ever want to support a nonprofit organization, please feel free to give to Gabe's Heart. And we get portable defibrillators put in public spaces to be able to extend that time for paramedics to be able to get to the situation. God. Because in our case, we didn't have a portable defibrillator. We didn't have one. Leave it at that. We didn't have it. So it's our desire to make sure that every other child, if they are experiencing sudden cardiac arrest, they get a chance to have more. And I'm a big believer that God knows when he wants us to come home. And so I know that Gabe is in heaven, that he's in heaven. And that's what my ultimate goal is to get to heaven.
Yes,
so that's just where I want to be. Okay. Yes. So thank you, ladies, for lifting my spirits today.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Ray,
so much. I'm really appreciative of you all because y'all made me have some fun today. y'all brought
be encouraged, definitely.
And Thank you all in the studio audience too for being such active participants. You guys are amazing supporters of these two graduates. So I really, really, really appreciate you all supporting them at the level. Make sure you tune into their shows. Let's tell them again, Algerina, a closing comment. And now my vision blurs. Okay. Tell them a closing comment and when they can tune into your show. And then we're going to get ready to get off after we hear from both of you regarding that.
Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. You can catch me at TIW, Transitioning into Wholeness, Facebook, 7 o'clock on Sundays. We're here to recover, mend, and overcome. Yes, broken crayons do color, but we were created to be whole.
Yes, we are created to be whole, y'all. And wholeness looks different for different people.
Everybody.
That's what we're going through at different seasons of our lives.
That's right.
All right, Dr. LaWanda Williams, let everybody know.
Yes, I am so glad that we had this opportunity to go through this training. I'm so glad that we graduated today. And I thank you so much to Kim Jacobs. Definitely, even where you are today, be encouraged. And, you know, God, I thank God because he mends the brokenhearted. And he knows right where you are today. So I pray and I thank God for you keeping Gabe's memory alive and pushing forward the foundation and everything. So I'm grateful and thankful to that. But thank you to each and every person that tuned in today for the Kim Jacobs Show. We are so blessed and honored that you took time out of your busy schedules to come on to see about us and to celebrate this day with us. So please look for us at Abundantly Restored. Yes, it is going to air on Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. The first show is going to be April 25th. Remember it, April 25th at 6 o'clock p.m. It will stream on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook Live. So please tune in where we will have empowering conversations that restore hope, ignite faith, and bring transformation. So don't forget to tune in on Thursdays at 6 o'clock p.m. And you can find me at abundantlyrestored.com, and you can reach out to us and we will reach back to you. Thank you once again, and I look forward to seeing you on Abundantly Restored.
All right, y'all, there you have it. And if you want to tune into the Kim Jacobs Show as well, you can tune in Monday through Fridays at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. I'm known as the Balance Doctor. So what I do is I help bring people on like Dr. LaWanda Williams has been on, and lots of others, and Algerina will be coming on, right? By yourself and being a guest to just share their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. And they share those tips and strategies to help you get over those situations. It might be a missing piece of the puzzle in your life if you tune into the Kim Jacobs Show too. So make sure you do that Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all so much. Y'all stay backstage for a second. Thank you, studio audience.
Thank you. Love you.
We're going to pop your comments up as we close out. All right, go ahead and close us out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Close us out. This is awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Mackenzie, can you hear me backstage? I don't even know if Mackenzie can hear me.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference, and I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you and make it a great day.